I used Klaviyo to make more than $14 million for more than 100 different e-com stores. And in this video, I'll tell you if you should switch from other marketing platforms like MailChimp or especially Shopify emails. And also you'll know if you should even have a dedicated email marketing platform or you should just keep everything in Shopify. So here you can see some of the results I got for my email marketing clients. For example, I have these clients to reach at $800,000 per month from email marketing. This other one makes about $400,000. This other one, $600,000, $276,000. And there are a lot of more case studies you can see in my website, but I know exactly what is needed to grow your email marketing channel, especially if you're an e-com store. Also in this video, I will share this huge editable email template file in Figma that you can use to start sending emails, to sending high converting emails to your email list and start making money from your emails. So make sure you watch the whole video to get access to this free email template file. Actually, this file should have costed $3,500, but I'm sharing this with you for free. So let's see what is the actual difference between Shopify and Klaviyo. So everyone says that email marketing has the highest ROI compared to other marketing channels. For example, in many charts, you can see that emails have more than 30 times more ROI compared to, for example, social media marketing. For example, in these two charts, you can see that the ROI is 30 times more than social media ads. You should find the best email marketing channel that you can use to scale your email marketing foundation. Otherwise, you can't make money easily and consistently every month through emails. So first of all, let's see if you should even switch to a dedicated email marketing platform like Klaviyo or MailChimp from Shopify or not. So platforms like Klaviyo give you very detailed analytics over the KPIs and metrics, for example, open rates, click-through rates, spam complaint rates, the place order rates, the performance of your flows, your campaigns. You can see, for example, this is a simple dashboard in Klaviyo and it gives you everything you need: flow performance, campaign performance summary, and here you have access to deliverability, which is one of the most important things in email marketing. Here, for example, you see some industry benchmark. You can see click rates, open rates, bounce rate, conversion rates, spam complaint rates, and you have the comparison with the industry benchmarks, as it says on the top. Here, for example, you have access to segment growth summary. It tells you about the growth of your release, things like that. But do you even need to get access to all of this data for your e-com store? So if you're just starting out and you have less than 1,000 to 2,000 active customers in your store, you probably don't need all of this data, because even if you're using all of these metrics to improve your campaigns, it doesn't worth the time. For example, if you're sending like 3 to 4 campaigns a month to less than 2,000 people, it's not going to make any money unless you have very high ticket product or very niche type of customers. You can still use the Shopify emails. It will have the drag and drop builder. For example, the email template file that I told you about, you can still use it in Shopify emails. But if you have more than 3,000 to 4,000 active subscribers in your email list, you should probably consider switching your platform to a dedicated email marketing platform like MailChimp or Klaviyo. It will give you much more detailed analytics over these KPIs, and also there are a lot more things that you will have control over, and I will tell you about in a minute. But using this dedicated email marketing platform will cost you more money, not a lot more compared to like social media ads or things like that, but when you compare it with Shopify email gives you, I think, free access until you send like 10,000 emails to your customers. Now let's compare more features from Shopify email with Klaviyo. So Shopify email allows you to create automations, for example, welcome flow, abandoned cart flow, and other automations. But the micro features like creating split tests, filtering profiles, there's not a lot of options in Shopify email, and you'll probably need to switch to these dedicated email marketing platforms. You will have, for example, more profile filters, so you can filter which customer should actually receive what kind of flows, things like that. And also, one of the most important things that you will have access in Klaviyo is A/B testing. For example, if you have a welcome flow, you want to A/B test the type of content that you want to send to your recipients or anyone who goes through the welcome flow. You want to make sure that you have 2 to maybe 5 variations of that email to see what type of content or what type of subject line works the best for your type of audience. But these features are not accessible in Shopify email. And also here's all of the email automations that you can create in Shopify. It's about 20 email templates that you will have here, but in Klaviyo, this is the least. This is a crazy number of email templates you will have for your email flows. Let me scroll down. You can see it's almost 100 different email templates you will have for your email automation. You probably don't need to have all of these flows, but I'm just showing you this to give you an idea on how much freedom you will have for your welcome flow or abandoned cart flow, browse abandonment flow, post-purchase flow, customer loyalty, remind customer to purchase. There are a lot of options you can choose to have for your email automation. Also, for many email flows, you'll need to have a split condition. For example, you only want to send a type of email flow to certain customers. For example, a person who made purchase like 3 times, 4 times, and also they have a certain location, certain profile property. These type of email flows and automations, it's not easy to create in Shopify, and most of the times it's not even possible. But in Klaviyo, you'll have plenty of options, and even if you can't implement those type of filters, you can reach out to the customer support, which I will talk about the customer support in a minute. The platform itself gives you a lot of options and a lot of templates that you can use for your email flows. Now let's go to email campaigns. To create email campaigns, both platforms will have this drag and drop builder, so it allows you to use custom email designs, for example, that Figma file that I told you about. But Klaviyo gives you much detailed about the KPIs and metrics of your email campaigns that you send. For example, here you can see the opened, clicked, placed orders, or spam complaint, unsubscribed, spam complaint, bounced emails, delivery rate, and you can track all of these metrics to improve your email campaigns next time. Again, another feature that Klaviyo offers for email campaigns is creating A/B tests. Try different type of contents and subject line to see what works the best. Also, you will have smart sending features like finding the best time to send an email campaign to a specific customer, which is not possible in Shopify. But if you have at least more than 4,000 to 5,000 people, this feature is worth trying, because let's say you can find the best time of the day to send email for a specific customer, or even using this A/B test features, it will allow you to increase the performance of your email campaigns like 30 to 40%, which makes a lot of sense. But as I said, if you have very small list, probably you should still stick with Shopify emails. Now let's see what is the difference between segmentations. So both Klaviyo and Shopify emails give you plenty of option for segmentations. Here, for example, you see some pre-built templates for Shopify email segmentations. You can choose from there. So Shopify allows you to create custom segments like this, which is not really visually appealing, but it allows you to create segments from scratch. Also, Klaviyo gives you more visually appealing way to create the segments. But to be honest, for an e-com store, usually you don't have to ultra segment your list. You should just have maybe 5 to 10 main segments that you use most of the times. So I don't think it really makes sense to rely on crazy features on segmentations that Klaviyo offers. So I think both Klaviyo and Shopify have more than enough features to help you segment your email list. So in terms of support, Klaviyo offers very strong support, and you can just email them whenever you have any problem with your platform, with your flows, campaigns, segmentations, and they will reach out to you in few hours, especially in working days, and they will help you to fix any issue. So especially if you're doing email marketing in-house, that's something you should consider. In terms of cost, Klaviyo charges you based on the number of customers you have in your email list. For example, if you have a list of like 50,000 people in your email list, you'll end up paying up to $1,000 depending on how many emails you want to send per month and how many email flows you'll have. But with having 50,000 people in your email list, $1,000 for the platform cost is almost nothing, especially if you are selling a high ticket product. All right, thanks for watching this video. If you want to get access to this big editable email template, you can click the link down in the description and you'll receive an email. You can just get access to this Figma file. Also, if you need help with email marketing, go to my website, bigbangflow.com, and scroll all the way down and fill out this free email marketing audit form. See you on the next video.